Yes, my people, hope you're good, hope you're well. Big thank you for everyone to locking in. Um, Sometimes you see with me, yeah, I will post clips of like this artist is the best artist to come out of 2025, or name a better female artist, or and I know that majority of people, not majority of people, but the comments are gonna beg to differ, and that's what I want. Do you know what I mean? It's called marketing, guys, and it's like people can't help themselves. So you see, like obviously I just want to talk about little just marketing tactics. So if you got a brand, remember you see negativity sells. Like no one cares about the person that saved the child, you get me, from getting hit by the bus. Everyone cares about the argument that happened, you get me, that was mad. And everyone has their own opinions, you get me. But when you can understand that, like it's took me obviously 6 7 years to understand that no one cares. Do you know what I mean? Like people just speak for speaking. But if you can clock that, it's like then you're unstoppable because you will always be successful or your business will always work. You just have to block out the noise and understand like some people that are talking on burner accounts could be 12, 13, 14 years old. And obviously when you're young, you're a bit immature. And then some people that are talking on burner accounts could be 30, 40, 45 years old, are angry at life. They didn't make it. Obviously, they're seeing yourself in the position, and obviously the way of expressing themselves these days is talking on burner accounts. But in their eyes, yeah, it's like, yeah, we're exposing him, or yeah, like we're rubbing him out on the internet. And then to be honest, in the eyes of the public, get me, people seeing, looking in, like, oh, I don't want to be that person. So man's energy naturally is going to be like, let me stay away from that person. Do you know what I mean? But if you know, like in your eyes, like for example, in man's eyes, is like, this is amazing because whether someone talks a positive about me, or whether someone talks negative about me, people are going to look into me and then they're going to have their own opinion of me. First, it's bandwagons. Like when I say bandwagons, like it's more low vibration people from the hood, or they just heard that, so they're going with that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, and then it's like when people actually like, there's a lot of people will be like, oh, I never used a light bouncer, but obviously they've obviously know my character now, and obviously they make their own decisions. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Me doing YouTube, I know that YouTube, the 200 followers, the 200 views that I get, or the 300 views that I get, that could impact someone's life. That person that's watching could be feeling suicidal, and that could impact someone's life. Or people might be procrastinating to release content, and we gotta like really like look at this. Like we say, okay, get me. The Queen was one of the most famous human beings on this planet. Yeah, it's safe to say. Yeah. Now I've mentioned the Queen. Everyone remembers the Queen, but if you clocked how much people forget the death, like as soon as you're dead, you're forgotten about. It's R.I.P. in one post, and then the next post is some banter. I bet we've all seen that. R.I.P. The next post is banter. Now, if you looked at life and you didn't give a fuck, yeah, about the content you put out, the call to actions, like you just went for it, no one cares. No one actually cares. They don't care. Trust me. Like people will say what they're saying, but they don't care. Like, and what will happen is if you carry on focus on what you're destined for, your business and the accolades. As soon as what happens is, as soon as you know what, people can be against you, you can be the most horrible person on this planet, and all of a sudden you get a write up like, oh, boom, 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 sold his company for 100 million or this or that. All of a sudden it's like, this guy is a genius. He's a genius. But we gotta remember as well, like, people say, oh, internet is not a real place. Well, the internet is a real place because most of us spend most of our time on the internet. So when you have that balance of like, okay, cool, I could switch off my phone. Like, yeah, man's business is online, and I pay people to run all my accounts, and it's about business, and I can just live a normal life. I can switch off my phone. Then you will know, like, no one really cares. No one actually cares. Like, when I look online, I feel like every week is something new, innit? Like, every week there's someone trying to get cancelled. Like, get me? It's every week. Like, I see Gigs had his went to perform at Blue Club, and it's so mad because a couple weeks ago, Krypton Conan went to perform at the Blue Club, and the Blue people done the exact same thing to Krypton Conan. They done the exact same thing to Krypton Conan. You get me? Made them go to the studio, pressuring them for a verse. They got booked for a club appearance. Then when we went to the club, they was moving like they didn't want to put them on. And I think the reason why they performed because they was the only person to perform that night. Do you know what I'm trying to say? With Gigs, I think Saka or something was, sorry man, I'm not good with names, but I think he was performing. Do you know what I mean? So they done the exact same thing to Gigs. They were trying to do the same thing to Chip. Do you know what I mean? Gigs has put out a post, and I think it's mad unprofessional. Mad unprofessional what they done, bro. Mad unprofessional. You get me? About, what not, did he party, boom. They try to run jokes, but it's like, it's mad unprofessional. Nah, man, as a pack, man needs to kind of, obviously, no one, that's what I'm trying to say, no one cares because people, if someone's paying people money, another artist will perform then there because they're paying people money, 20K, 30K, 100K. So they're paying the money. Do you know what I mean? I've never been keen in the night scenes and that. It's not for me, but it's just like, it's crazy, isn't it? Like the fact that a professional events company has bought someone and then they're talking about in the contracts. No, they're tricking everyone to make an album. They don't even understand the music game. You think you can release that album? You think you can release that song? Even if you've done a verse, you can't release it. You just get taken down. You got to understand music, bro. You get me? Do you think that I didn't authorize this, take it down? Get me? Even if man done the verse, you couldn't use that without any artist's authorization. Just get taken down. Yes, and people in Dubai, they don't really understand the business side of music. Do you know what I mean? They don't understand that. They think that they can leverage, obviously, booking artists and getting verses. You got to get that verse cleared. An artist can actually do the verse knowing that, you got to get it cleared by my label. I'm signed by a label and this won't get cleared and you're just sitting down on the verse. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's mad just to see that. You get me? See it online. Like, bro, like, hold on. Like, this is what these people are actually, they don't have no respect for man's people, them, you get me? Like, just our culture. But having said that, guys, if you kind of clock it, like, no one cares. No one actually cares. People say things just to say things. They will just say things. You get me? So obviously, I'm just kind of done a little video today is about, if you're a business owner, you're a personality, you're a musician, you're someone that is holding back by not sure what content to put out, or you're scared of what people have to say, you got to man up, man. It's either you do it or you don't. You get me? We can't have like we can't have ego in this. We can't have 100 positive comments and saying, "Oh, this is fire," and then having that 2 negative comments and saying, "Oh, this is shit," and then the 2 negative comment is gonna make man feel a type of way, man. Get over that, man. You gotta man up, man. We gotta go through it, man. Block out the noise. Oh, Bouncer, how did you get to where you got to? Or just stayed consistent and blocked out the noise and didn't get complacent. Consistent, blocked out the noise, didn't get complacent, and was willing to learn. That's it, man. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So that's my message today. You get me? You lot got this. Keep on going. If you're watching this and you're not subscribed to the channel, press the subscribe button. Get me? Ramadan's coming up, man. And yeah, so it's going to be obviously a whole 30 days with no music and conversation. It will be a lot of mindset conversation and whatnot. So get ready for the mindset conversation if anyone obviously wants to look at things and look at life a bit different, because I know sometimes things can be a lot of low vibrational And yeah, change your mindset, man. Guys, big up.